If it was supposed to feel good, they wouldn't call it a crush. You have to hurt in order to know. Fall in order to grow. Lose in order to gain. Because most of life's lessons are learned in pain. Being with someone who doesn't love you isn't called loyalty, it's called stupidity. Loving someone who doesn't love you back is like hugging a cactus. The tighter you hold on, the more it hurts. Sadness is always the legacy of the past. Regrets are pains of the memory. The saddest thing is when you are feeling real down, you look around and realize that there is no shoulder for you. It's terrible to lose someone we love, but it's even worse to lose ourselves while loving them. The wrong person will never give you what you want, but they'll make sure they get what they want from you. To die in order to avoid the pains of poverty, love, or anything that is disagreeable is not the part of a brave man, but of a coward. Sadness does not inhere in things. It does not reach us from the world and through mere contemplation of the world. It is a product of our own thought. We create it out of whole cloth. A breakup is like a broken mirror. It is better to leave it alone than hurt yourself trying to fix it. Don't give special place to anyone in your heart. It's easy to give that place, but it hurts more when they don't know the value of that place. Respect yourself enough to walk away from anything that no longer serves you, grows you, or makes you happy. The most painful memory. When I walked away and you let me go. When I am crying and someone hugs me, it makes me cry even more. Back in school, they didn't teach us what we needed to know. Like how to deal with despair or a broken heart. Anger is just a cowardly extension of sadness. It's a lot easier to be angry at someone than it is to tell them you are hurt. Beauty and sadness always go together. Nature thought beauty too rich to go forth upon the earth without a meet alloy. I'm missing something in my life these days. And I remember all those crazy things you said. You left them running through my head. You're always there, you're everywhere. But right now, I wish you were here. Laugh, and the world laughs with you. Weep, and you weep alone. For the sad old earth must borrow its mirth, but has trouble enough of its own. Rain makes me feel less alone. All rain is a cloud falling apart and pouring its shattered pieces down on top of you. It makes me feel good to know I'm not the only thing that falls apart. It makes me feel better to know other things in nature can shatter. Sadness usually results from one of the following causes. Either when a man does not succeed, or is ashamed of his success. Good humor is the health of the soul. Sadness, it's poison. I tried to forget you, but the harder I tried, the more I thought about you. A man's ethical behavior should be based effectually on sympathy, education, and social ties and needs. No religious basis is necessary. Man would indeed be in a poor way if he had to be restrained by fear of punishment and hope of reward after death. My feeling is that there is no nothing in life but refraining from hurting others and comforting those who are sad. Some say it's painful to wait for someone. Some say it's more painful to forget someone. But the worst pain comes when you don't know whether to wait or forget. The walls we build around us to keep sadness out also keeps out the joy. Smile, even if it's a sad smile. Because sadder than a sad smile is the sadness of not knowing how to smile. That moment a song's melody talks to you, your life, your fight. So much you just start crying. People are lonely because they build walls instead of bridges. The same girl who laughs, talks a lot, and seems very happy is also the girl who may cry herself to sleep. I hate it when people tell you that they love you or miss you, when they never actually make an effort to see you or call you. No matter how hard you pray, wish or beg, you just have to accept that things will change, and they always will. Even if those things are the closest to you. Those who say only sunshine brings happiness have never danced in the rain. I'm that person who never gets to sleep because I can't stop thinking about the smallest things that never really matter. The only one interested in hearing your sad story is you. And even you wish you didn't have to relive it again. Whenever I try to talk, I feel like my thoughts don't matter. So, I wind up just shutting myself out from the rest of the world. Don't make a promise if you can't keep it. Don't tell me that you love me unless you really mean it. I was born when you kissed me. I died when you left me. I lived a few weeks while you loved me. No one can handle your heart better than you, so don't give it to a persona and then complain that they hurt it. Sometimes you have to let people go because they're toxic to you. Let them go because they take and take and leave you empty. There are times when you just have to let people go. It's not because you don't care, but because they don't care. There are some of us here who are just trying to get through the day without completely falling apart. The sky isn't always blue. The sun doesn't always shine. So it's okay to fall apart sometimes. I tell other people that I'm fine. I tell myself that I'm okay. I remind myself that I'll make it through this day. But am I telling myself the truth, or am I just lying? I try to hide my tears behind my fake smile. That way, no one can see how much pain I'm in. I may be dying inside, but I still pretend that everything is fine. I wanted to kill someone, and I wanted to die, and I wanted to run as far and as fast as I could, because she was never coming back. She had fallen off the face of the earth, and she was never coming back. They say when you are missing someone, that they are probably feeling the same. But I don't think it's possible for you to miss me as much as I'm missing you right now. Why does it always have to be the one that you love the most hits you the hardest? Crying isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of having tried too hard to be strong for too long. The worst missing is missing your own self, which you used to be once upon a time. You find out what you are made of when you have a broken heart. If it happens early and often, all the better. Some people are going to leave, but that's not the end of your story. That's the end of their part in your story. If we must part forever, give me but one kind word to think upon, and please myself with, while my heart's breaking. It's amazing how someone can break your heart, and you can still love them with all the little pieces. There is one pain I often feel, which you will never know. It's caused by the absence of you. When you think you're first falling in love, just then you realize you're falling out of love. You can close your eyes to things you don't want to see, but you can't close your heart to things you don't want to feel.